So for this recipe of sweet and sour hot honey, I'm going to use a whole jar, a 1 pound, 8-ounce jar of organic raw honey, the juice of 2 good-sized large lemons. That'll be the sour portion, of course. And a couple of large guajillo chilies, dried, that I'll strain out a little later. And I'm going to add the seeds as well, just to really make it nice and hot. You don't have to add as many as I'm adding. 1 or 2 might do for you, but I'm gonna go ahead and just really heat things up. Let me give it all a good stir, and then move on over to the stovetop, where this will heat and steep for at least a good 20 minutes. Also, please excuse me if I botch the name of these guajillo chilies. I think that's correct, but I'm sure you know differently if I'm wrong, so let me know in the comments below. Here we are at the stovetop over medium to medium-low heat. I just turned it on, so I'm gonna whisk it several times until the honey loosens and the lemon juice gets incorporated, and then I'm gonna let it simmer for, like I said, about 15 minutes. By the way, don't let your metal whisk sit in your metal pan, because it too will become hot. So make sure you take that out as you're heating, and then as you need to whisk and stir, put it back in, of course. Make sure you watch your hot honey mixture. Do as I say, not as I do. Now we'll let it steep for about 15 minutes. I turn the heat off. Now that it's steeped about 15, maybe 20 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and strain it into a large measuring cup. And from there, because this has a spout and I thought it would be easier, I'm going to put it into the cute little jars I bought. I did go ahead and taste it, and it tastes really good. I don't think it's going to be too spicy unless it spices more as it cools. I don't know that yet, but it did taste really good. And I'm not a very big fan of extra spicy food, but I did want it to have a kick because it is called hot honey. And again, my version, this version for you, is called sweet and sour hot honey because it has the lemon juice. So there it is. Hope you can see it good. Now to put it into the jar. And this can be kept at room temperature for quite some time. There we go. There's 1 jar, and I have 1 more jar to fill. Oh, it looks so pretty. It's got a very light golden hue from the honey. A little bit of a redness because of the chilies. There we go. I don't know if that was necessary, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to do. Here are the slices for the second jar. A little bit bigger, making sure to take the seeds out. There we go. Poke them down. Not that they wouldn't fall there themselves, but going down to the bottom. And we are done. Let me give it a quick taste test. It's still warm, which is fine. It's definitely got a little bit of a kick. Again, not too much, but I definitely feel a little tingle on my tongue and the roof of my mouth. And the sweetness or the sourness from the lemon is just a touch. It's mostly sweet, but there is a little bit of a flavor bite, for lack of a better word, with the honey or the lemon. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is a winner. So I hope you guys like this sweet and sour hot honey. I'm gonna add it to some fried chicken that I have coming up for a recipe. So stick with me and you will see that recipe soon as well. Till we eat again, have a great day. Bye.